Hello, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, from wherever you're joining the world. Please, can we all confirm if everyone can hear me? Yes. Okay. All right. That's lovely. So, welcome everyone. Um, my name is Afotunde, as you may all know, and you are welcome to. I'm coming. I want to share my screen. Mm, okay. All right. So you're welcome to today's orientation, the orientation that has been organized by the Department's Association of Schools. Can we give everyone in the Association of Schools a round of applause for their consideration towards us that we don't know what we are going to get meet in the next level. So we're really grateful for this opportunity. So thank you so much, everyone. So welcome, everyone, to this meeting today. We have a lot of things packed for all of us to learn and engage in. And as we go on, hopefully the meeting will run very well and we'll keep to time and everything will be going smoothly for all of us. So welcome, everyone. Um, so let me see how many people are on to know if we should start fully now or we should still give them some time to wait. Um, Maybe in 2 minutes we'll start fully. So for now, let's um just and enjoy this scenery. While that is going on, we can just do a an introduction of everyone on the call. Maybe if you want to unmute your mic or in the chat box, something to just stall for the many people that are ready to join. And also, everyone should like, how has your week been? How have you been doing? And so let's interact with that now in the chat box. Okay, Ugoma, you're raising up your hand. Yes, Ugoma, you can talk. I think you are raising up your
Hi
hand.
guys, good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Good afternoon. I miss you people so much. But let me go first. How am I? I think I'm okay. I was a bit under the weather, but I'm fine now. How has my week been? Pretty chill. And then rounding up our IT, and I'm sure like we are all rounding up our IT at the moment. So I think I'm okay. I'm better than I was like in the previous weeks. So yeah. Thank you so much, Tunde.
That's lovely. Okay, Ismail is raising up his hand too. So you can unmute your mic too.
Okay, I did not even know the question.
Okay, no, we're just trying to stall for everyone to join the meeting. So we're just like doing an introduction. How was your week? How have you been doing? I know.
Okay. Ngoma, number one, you sent another link to the academic committee group chat. So I joined that one and I've been waiting there since to 4. So, well, this week has been great. I've finished my IT, so I've just been sleeping, resting. That's just it.
Wow, congratulations. You are one of the lucky ones. But very soon,
Big,
that will be
big
our
congratulations, but I
story.
like you.
Oh, that's lovely. What about everyone else? And how is the like the holiday going? What was your reaction when you saw that we went on a 2 weeks warning strike? Were you guys scared? Because me, I was scared though. Ah,
Scared as how? No, no. It's just a time for us to rest.
can you imagine? The rest you've been resting since all these years is quite not
Yeah,
tired.
resting during night. Remind yourself.
Oh, Lord. What about everyone else? How is everyone doing? You can use your reaction and just for everyone to know everyone is fine and everything. Moyo, it is well. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing my screen for the presentation slide. Okay. So, welcome everyone to the um, orientation for the newly admitted 500 level finalists. Like, wow, we've really come a long way. Like, can we give ourselves a round of applause? We reach. We've really tried, serious. So, yes, so welcome. And today is going to be a very good day because I don't know about the rest of you, but me, I really do not know anything about this level that we're about to enter. So we're going to be listening to some of our seniors and they will be telling us what we should expect, what we should avoid, explaining and so it's going to be a fun time, and I hope everyone would enjoy the program. Yes. So let's move on. So this is the content of what we are going to be doing today. So we're going to move on. So welcome everyone to this multi-level orientation week 2025. We are thrilled to have you here as we kick off another exciting academic year filled with opportunities to learn, connect, and grow. Before we dive in, let's do something fun. Okay, we've done that. So we're going to be moving ahead to the um, icebreaker. Icebreakers. Okay. So for the icebreaker, I'll just ask one question now. If your CGPA could talk, what would your CGPA be telling you right now? Like, what would it be saying to you? What would your CGPA say to you? So you can answer, you can unmute your mic, you can send it to the chat box. What will your CGPA say to you if it could talk? Moyo said, save me, please. What do? Me too. I think that's my answer too. What about everyone else? Like, what would your CGPA say to you? Let's interact. Oh, please. This is an interactive meeting. Since it's all of us that we know each other together, so we're not doing anything to buga anybody. So let's be talking. Mhm. Labake, Labake said, it is well. My own to tell me more Tunde. It is well. Oh. Work still there. Oh. Work still there. No matter how we are trying to, we still work. So pour me water. It is well. It is well. Okay. So please, I would need your answers. Oh. Is your answers that would ginger the facilitators to help us in this our CGPA journey. hmm So yes, nobody is answering again. Okay, oh, it's fine, no problem. So we're going to be moving on to the next segment. Jumoke said, "God I beg." It is well. God I beg for me. So okay, let's move on. So I'm going to be introducing myself now. I am your moderator for the day, for this glorious meeting, and I would like to thank and appreciate and acknowledge the excuse me, the ESCOs of the NAOBS department for giving me this opportunity to be able to moderate this meeting, and I hope I'll do a great job and the meeting will go smoothly and everyone in the meeting will be able to benefit and take one or two things, and we hope like everyone will learn and enjoy the session. So, yes, my name is, as you may all know, Efuntunde Showemimo Ayoka Omo Jesu. Yes, exactly. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the applause. I love that. Yes. So I'm your moderator for today. So let's all cooperate with each other too, so that and also interact. Yes, thank you so much. So we are going to be moving to the next item on the list, our facilitators. So I'm going to be introducing, we have four facilitators today, four speakers, and I'm going to be introducing them, and then they will go on in their session, talk about, give us what they want to, the knowledge they want to imbibe in us, their advice, and every other thing. So, our first facilitator for today goes by the name Moshood Lola. I'm very sure we all know Moshood, Scholar Moshood. Yes, so we have been graced with his presence today. So everyone, please reactions, clap for him. Scholar Moshood, yes. So Moshood is a recently graduated building student, and he's an ambassador in the University of Lagos Technology Transfer, and he was also in the innovation pitch competition, which was by NAOB's OAU. That's our department in OAU, and obviously he was in the winning team. So please, can we give him a round of applause too? So, and he's also the director of studies for the Muslim Environmental Science Student Association. Wow, that is really impressive. So, welcome, Scholar Moshood. We are happy to have you here, and we are going to be, this session is now for you. You are going to be telling us everything we need to know, anything, any advice you have to give us. So I'm handing over the microphone to you. Please let's react and encourage him and give him a hand clap. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I don't know if I'm audible. Um, well, without further ado, um, I thank you for the introduction. And
I'm so sorry, Scholar Moshood. We can't really hear you.
Okay, how about now?
Yes, this is so much better. Yes, thank you.
Okay. Okay, so thank you for the introduction, Ayoka. It's quite unfair that I'm the one going first because I don't know, there are people who are better at this than I am, and quite frankly, I do not have, what I would say would not be of much value compared to what my colleagues would say. So um, I would just try to appeal that you take it from me as I am going to say it. So the memo that was sent to me, or the brief, had, I don't know, I think about four courses there, and they are all electives. So I guess my advice would be pertaining to those courses and just advice generally. Um, First and foremost, the what I would like to say is this. You see, final year for me was my most social year. I used to see myself as someone that is very socially reclusive, and I have some sort of problems when I want to communicate because me at times people always find me a bit I don't know, let's say cringe. But let's just say I do not have many friends. So year five for me was the year where I just hope to try new things, and um, I don't know if it really helped me, but compared to where I was coming from, I'd say maybe it did slightly. So my one big takeaway for you guys that are here in this meeting that was very well organized by Tina Hope's committee is that just do what you know how to do best, and you'll be fine. So um, let's stick with what I was told to talk about four courses. These courses are not courses that are compulsory; they are electives, and I'll begin with the first one, uh, thermal environment. So let me give you an analogy about what this course entails. Thermal environment, I think BLT, I don't know, five, come let me check, 547 maybe. Well, doesn't really matter. But thermal environment is the title of the course, and the person that took it um, is, I think, was Dr. Shutumbo. Yes, and this particular course, there are reasons why I added it to the list of my electives. Well, first, because like many of you, I wanted to boost my GP. Second, I am a person that is very passionate about environmental sustainability and energy efficiency, and it's only natural that I um, go for this course because the knowledge there would help me greatly in this aspect. Thirdly, when I want to apply for opportunities in my field, having a course like thermal environment would definitely enrich my transcript. And lastly, I was one of those people that really enjoyed MEG back in year three, and I wouldn't say enjoy, but I did not hate doing it. So I really wanted to give it a go. So thermal environment is a course that is like a very watered down version of MEG, and it's essentially just secondary school physics and maybe a bit of chemistry too. So it's not in any way hard or difficult. The calculations are very straightforward, and in fact, I think the calculations are more relevant than the theory because my very good friend Ibrahim, in the test, he just like learned the calculations and did not even like read the theory like that, and he was still one of the highest performers. So it's something that you can definitely do very well in. So that is that about thermal environment. Prior to resumption, I was able to finish the course outline, because obviously it's not much. I'm not like a creep or anything, but the course outline is not I don't know, it's not as broad as you think. So I was able to finish that, and I think I solved all the questions in the material, or perhaps a particular past question. And I think my solutions are in my note. I gave it to one of you guys, um, Khalid. So maybe you can check it out. Perhaps it will be of help to you. Perhaps it wouldn't be. I really don't know. So that's that about thermal environment. Then the next course is climate, yada 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 yada. I really don't know I can't remember the full name, but climate basically. And the same lecturer that took thermal took climate as well, Peter Schutzenberg, and still very similar reasons: energy, sustainability, environmental protection, yada yada yada, transcript. But it's quite unfortunate that this course, despite the fact that it is very important, it weighs very very like low compared to the other ones. It's just one unit, and uh, like I said, if you really like learn thermal very well, I mean, the knowledge in thermal would help you greatly in climate. And the exam and the test. We didn't even do a test for this course. We were supposed to do one, but we had like a presentation for it, and it was not as difficult as obviously you would expect, because it's one unit and everything was straightforward. So for climate, um, what we did as a C was a presentation where we're told to take a particular building, a green building, and where, like a case study, talk about certain characteristic features, about how it manages energy, how it contributes to the fight against climate change, and how it, save, the long-term cost of operating the building, because usually green buildings cost very high to construct, but over time they cost very low when it comes to maintenance. So we're told to pick one building, and the building I chose was the Langeveld Educational Building, a building in the Netherlands. Um, my colleagues too, they chose buildings that were quite profound too, and um, I don't know. I have my presentation slide in case you're interested and you want to do this course. I can send it to you if you reach out to me. So that was that about this presentation. And then for the exam, the questions were very basic. I mean, if you see our past question, the questions were like, in your own words, describe this, list this, explain, compare this. So something, if you read it in time before the exam and you do what's right, certainly you'll be able to pass it just as you would pass any other course. Then the other two courses, I really don't know why I'm a speaker for them, because I um, got ORM grades. In case you don't know what ORM means, it means Oriyomi. I got like 71 and 72 for buildability and for BIM. But nonetheless, I would try to say what I can. So for BIM stands for Building Information Modeling. And prior to um, prior to the commencement of the classes, I carried out a personal research on the course, and I realized that the set before Apex set, which was Calista set, they carried out like you know, a practical session for this particular course, and that was their exam. They did not do any exam for it. So what they did was that they got access to a particular software, I think they're in 360, and then they were able to carry merge all details from each professional in the built environment, and then they were able to simulate the construction process, very similar to what you did in your studio, but maybe just a step further. And then that was basically it, and it was much easier for them because it was a group work, and they were able to split the task, with respect to their individual abilities. So that was what I thought our BIM would be. But unfortunately, well, should I say unfortunately? Well, fortunately and unfortunately, um, it took an entirely different dimension. It was still the same lecturer that took it then that took it during my time. So it was Professor Dada, and he did not really have a defined, I don't know, outline for the course. It was basically just saying things that were really on his mind. I suppose I did not really understand um, what was going on initially. I mean, it took a while before I could um, integrate myself into what he was saying, because I could not really jot anything down in class. But before the end of the semester, I was able to at least come up with something in bullet points. So that was what I was able to read, and thankfully I passed the exam. We did a test though. We did a test, and that test was basically on very basic things like clash detection. I'm sure these are the things that you learned when you were doing your studio. So passing this course should not be a problem at all. In fact, it's one of those very simple courses if you put your mind to it. And thankfully, it is 2 units as well. And finally, the last course, buildability and maintainability analysis. Okay, so buildability is a synonym for, I think, constructability, and it's basically uh, a pragmatic approach that allows you to see if a building is actually buildable, if the designs, you know, can work, if the information there would be realistic to achieve. So that's basically what the information that's basically what the course entails. And like many other courses, I had a clear path before choosing it as an elective.
Sorry, am I the only one that can't hear you anymore?
No, you're not.
I think he is hooked.
Maybe like remembering the courses, making me have this. This is where he said he
So they
likes.
give me a
Yeah, I
brief
love
summary. I missed some part.
what do you say?
Give me a brief summary from the beginning. I missed some parts.
You missed some parts, and no problem. There's a note taker that will give you this one.
Olodo, Olodo, kò listen o, onírọ́.
She's very lazy.
We can't hear you. I think he has left the call. Right?
I think it's his network. Olórí fífọ́ ni bọ̀bọ́ yẹn náà. He's just a scholar.
And just like
It's
you
just
now.
like
Just
you.
like exactly, just like you.
Okay, yeah, now they play.
So should we move on to the next facilitator? Should we wait for him for like some minutes? We should move on.
I thought I saw King Pie now.
What's he looking for here? I beg you.
I have Ninja name. If you go and report you now, what do you have?
Okay, so we're going to be moving to the next facilitator. So the next facilitator for this orientation. No, before we go there, I hope, do any of us have questions for Scholar Moshood when he comes back? If we do, we should note it down. Or if we have like general questions, maybe not for his own segment, we can still note it down. There's going to be a Q&A session, so let's be noting down our questions. Thank you so much. So our next facilitator for this orientation goes by the name Bolupe Taiwo. Please, a round of applause. Bolupe Taiwo is our next facilitator. Please, can we even give
a round of applause to Naom's executive. They just pack scholars for us. Wow, we're really happy. Thank God. So, Bolupe Taiwo, welcome. So, Bolupe Taiwo is also a recently graduated building student. She is a faith driven individual who believes in discipline, consistency, resilience, and excellence. Wow, 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 wow. She served as the PRO of the department while on 200 level, and she also served as the financial secretary and the welfare secretary for the Faculty of Environmental Sciences Student Fellowship. Please, a round of applause. So she served as this post in 400 level, and in her final year, she served as the president of the fellowship. Well, talk about consistency. Consistency. So let's continue. So during our internship semester, the one we are doing now, she interned with MC and T as a project manager, overseeing 7 high profile projects across Lagos State. With a passion for project management, you people should listen to this place. So, Bolukwe is a first class graduate with 3 consecutive 5.0s GPA. That is amazing. So you are welcome, Bolupe Tayo, to our orientation. So we are going to be handing over the mic to you now. Please advise us, help us. Thank you so much.
Thank thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to all the now executives. Good evening, Stallions. It's a privilege. Thank you guys so much for having me. Um, it's I don't know. I wasn't expecting to come next after Scholar Moshood, but here we go. Here we go. Um, in the brief given to me, I'm to talk about 3 courses, 3 compulsory courses, which I wasn't even expected to talk about. But yeah, I have 10 minutes, so let me just wrap it up. Firstly, advanced construction technology. As we all know the drill from, I think, year 3, or when did we start? Yeah, I think it was year 3 we started taking Dr. Archie's courses, yeah. So the drill is just know how to draw. I greet all my wonderful scholars who are here with me, doing this. Ibrahim, Moshood, Princess, you guys, well done. I'm sure you guys would probably even have 1 or 2 to say about this, but construction technology, you know the drill, just know how to draw. Let's cho. Just know how to draw. I think one thing that helped me, because the for first semester, we had online classes, and then second semester was physical. But for second semester was really fast paced. It just kept on dropping. You would just be seeing PDFs upon PDFs with like about 70 drawings. So what really helped me was that I extracted all, or what I generally do with construction technology, because I know the major focus is on your drawings and how nice they are. So I extract those drawings. Like I have a PDF that you can PDF editor, you can extract pages from that Foxit. So once I like they drop those documents, I just extract the drawings, then I itemize all the drawings. Like I know what drawing is under what particular section. Then, like we all know, for you to know drawings offhand, it takes practice. So what I do is for me, I don't read like that during exam time. I'm sorry, but I'm not a scholar like that. I don't do overnight either. It's not for me. And I read on my bed and I enjoy sleeping and I like peace of mind. Yeah, basically, I live a very simple life. So basically, construction technology, I extract those drawings, then I start practicing those drawings right from the beginning of the semester. And then, like, consistency is key. You do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So no matter what course is on your timetable to personally study, construction technology is there because 3 units. So what's the only thing actually need to study is those drawings. So you keep on drawing every single day. So I draw every single day, even if it's just a rough sketch. I don't need to know it offhand. If I draw consistently for 2 weeks looking at a picture, by the third week, it's already stuck in my brain. So that's the principle of repetition, basically. So that's what works for. If you can't draw, that's why consistency. If you do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, next week do it again. Thursday, just keep doing it. Just don't stop. Just keep going. Just keep drawing it. Even if it's one line, even if it looks wobbly today, looks horrible next tomorrow, all you can remember. Don't try to force yourself to cram everything. Like I think for me, that's what works. For some people, it's fine for them to cram everything at once, but just keep principle of consistency, just keep going, draw again, draw again. And because there are a lot of drawings, some drawings they are like second semester we had about 70 drawings. I'm not kidding you. So you just need to know the important ones, not the ones that is trying to kid about, the ones that you've probably seen in past questions and all of that. So just keep repeating it, repeating it, repeating it, repeating it until it sticks. So yeah, moving on to research. Literally Lori VSE on you for real. Um for research methods, I feel like the person who should even speak about that is Adura because she's Dr. Farah's baby. But like normal civilians like us, normal civilians like us, research methods, I think I won't lie, I wasn't interested in the course like that because I found it boring, dry. Because I felt like Dr. Fermi was taking it too far. Literally to a CSPSSR. Like I feel like one way or the other, we are all kind of tech inclined. So it doesn't have to be like, oh, yeah, it's like so forced. And then I, from the start, I knew like I was more inclined to qualitative analysis than quantitative analysis. Yes, so Dr. Fermi was trying to be like that innovative person that'll make your life tough. You know, I knew it was one unit course, but I don't know, and I knew it was Dr. Farami, but somewhere I just had bigger, I had other things to do. So some classes I missed, some I attended, and I was just floating at the back because it was lots of, you read this, like, it was like, you want to kill me before I even get to, to front of the knife stand, or wherever it is, sha. But basically, it tries to intimidate you with the whole, and then at the end of the day, like 2 weeks before the exam, you just realize that, oh, is this beans you want to do? Literally, after, to be honest, I think it was 2 nights before the exam, I had to call Ibrahim. I was like, bro, everything I learned that I was trying to learn, doing everything flew away from my head. So the next night, it's just like basic Excel, basic SPSS, R. You have to know your codes. I feel like Adra should talk more on it or Ibrahim because it was just I just wanted to be out of there. I didn't have a passion for it. And then also there's that thing of, people want to cram their codes for R. I didn't cram my codes for R. Just understand procedure. If you understand procedure, it's just like a step by step something that leads there. I I wasn't I'm still not a big fan of the course anyway, because I don't know. Then I'm sorry. I don't know. Research method was just Blair. Ibrahim, no, Ibrahim's case, how Ibrahim had that grade was because of something that led to something. That led to something. We both know it. So you should not talk anything. If you're a scholar, you're a scholar. And then also one thing, but because it's a Dr. Farami's course, this is one thing I should mention. I know there are some Dr. Farami babies in your class that want to. I can remember that time I sprung a surprise on us 2 nights before the exam. Dr. Farami said we should learn this. He just suddenly brought. I better unmute your mic as I'm dragging you out. Dr. Farami just suddenly said we should learn something 1 night before it's going to come out in the exam. And everybody's like, as how, and then they'll come out. And then, thank God they added 10 marks across board for everybody. If not, it would have been all these Dr. Farming babies in your class. You people should just hold them. Let them know what they are doing from the start. Nobody should come and start tensioning anybody. Dr. Farming, even the exam got set for somehow. Because something that I can easily type word, no, you go right, your hand. My hands were shaking during the exam. Because why will you be asking me pie chart that the computer has generated, you ask me to be drawing it inside paper again. Why? I don't get. It was just it was just really, it can be really weird, and then you will now be speed writing. Anything can go wrong with your computer. Even those who are trying to cheat, I'm not even fireable like cheat because well, see, now I do I go face this thing. I do I say show me to my to be honest, because it was just that course that wants to stress you on top with what's go and you teaching there's one special something. I'm sorry I'm talking this week, but like I just wasn't a fan of Jerry. So moving on to the third course. The third course, which is project report one. So I'm sorry I'm being a bit informal, but I would like to sing a song for this particular course. I know it's the 1 unit course for first semester. So the song I'm going to sing, I'm sure many of you will know it. It is meant for those who dig pit, and trouble is meant for those who want trouble. But the joy of the Lord give you big, big strength to jump over pit. I beg, oh, I beg, oh. Who dig this pit for you? Who dig this pit inside? Any pit where them dig for you, jump and pass. I jumped. In fact, you get wings, fly. Because, like I said, I like to live a very simple life. I'm not trying to be Albert Einstein. Neither am I trying to be Tegazi or all those year four foundation engineering people. So I'm not trying to state what is not in the obvious, basically. So starting from picking your topics. See, Dr. Prime, I know even though everybody wants to veer towards the technology side, Internet of Things, smart, I'm sorry, I'm not making you scared. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to say, understand yourself, understand your capacity. You are a scholar doesn't mean you should jump inside Dr. Fry's pit because you have other things that are going to mess with your head. So basically that's what I'm just trying to say. Even if you have um interest in technology, Dr. Fahmy, you might not have the capacity for is whatever. And then I think you already have like they've told you guys to find three problems you're trying to solve. For me, I'll just speak from my own POV. For me, I picked three topics, and for those three topics, I from the get-go, I and Dr. Fahmy have a good relationship. The reason why I'm emphasizing on that was because we all generally know who will stress you, basically. So let's bring the devil out from the shadows. Let's just not like he's a devil, but like that's the only person that really stressed people generally. But yeah, I picked topics. Even though I wanted to do something technology, I picked something that had to do with the impact of BIM, because I don't see a point in them teaching us about my bad. I'm really sorry. I don't see a point in them teaching us about BIM when I'm not seeing it being used in the Nigerian construction industry. Yes, so basically I picked topics that would not throw me to Dr. Farimi as a supervisor, but basically I landed somewhere else with Dr. Akikumi. But majority of my project, so to speak, it didn't stress me at all. I think project was this most least stressful course I took like entirely. It was the least stressful thing, and even when I did my analysis and all of that, and it looked like I would end up going back to Dr. Frymi, I literally begged Dr. Shutumbo that I don't have that strength. I would just learn it on my own. So yeah, just stay away from your ops, know your ops. And what else is there to say? Yes, for literature review, the entire chapter 1 and 2 part you guys will be facing for the first semester. Um, I feel like you should the whole Mendeley stuff and how it might be hard to find journals. Find your journal before you pick your topic. That I feel like that's really important. Find journals, like see that there's lots of, not that when you pick your topic then you are hustling for journals. I think that worked for me. And then there was a particular process I used which I'll probably not Mendeley. Mendeley is the reference manager. Yeah, so there was a particular research process I used to do my literature review, and I was we- I was doing my literature review. My chapter 1 to 3 was approved like 2 months even before our exams. I just didn't allow this. Yeah, so I was literally done with it because I like to do things and then just take them off my to-do list. So like just what's the word? Know your process, know how you operate, know how you work. Not that you have project on your head over here, you have concrete tech, you have this one on your head. Like separate separate the tasks and get one done off your checklist so you can proceed with the others. Yes. So I guess my 2 minutes, I hope I didn't go over it. So I guess that's it. Thank you guys.
Hey, God, God. But look, when this your segment is almost making me cry. I beg. Please, let's give her a round of applause, everyone. Me, I have questions, but I'll keep it. But if you have questions and you want to go now, you can go ahead, raise your hand so that you can ask your question. Hey, Bolupe, it is well. It is well. But that was a very insightful, I mean, is that the English? Very educational segment telling us the
You go
shege that
for.
is ahead and the one that, even though we've submitted topic, let's just pray that God is on the throne in Jesus' name. All right. So Ugoma is raising up her hand, so you can go ahead.
Hi, Bobby. Sorry, I'm using I'm using my laptop in my phone. I hope can hear me. Good afternoon. Thank you for a wonderful and a scary session. I don't even know what to say. I'm scared. I'm not going to be scared. I have a couple of questions. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I can hear you.
Okay. So first things first, you said we should make sure that we find enough journals, before we pick our topics. But that one's out of the way because like personally, I don't say I've got to submit rubbish, but I've submitted my topics. So hopefully, I find enough resources and journals now. And I also wanted to, you mentioned Mendeley, you mentioned like a couple of things, and I just want you to shed more light like on those. And I think lastly, the project topic you mentioned, what does like it's a course on its own, but then we are going to be focusing on our final year project. I may be confused. So I just want you to explain that part.
Mm,
I don't understand what I said.
yes, I did.
Okay,
I'm
thank you.
sorry, everyone. I'm sorry if I like tried to make you scared by my agenda. Please, I'm sorry. Don't be scared. I did 13 courses for semester, so and I made it out alive. So don't be scared. It's just initial gra. So um first thing you asked was about finding journals before you picked finding journals before you pick a topic. If you've already picked a topic and you don't find enough journal. So I feel like first thing is to I feel like even picking a topic right now and not ending up doing, because lots of people you see have a topic changed, refined, fine-tuned. So it's not a problem right now. I feel like this topic phase is just to have, you know, the right supervisors assigned to you. So basically, like I mentioned in the old digging pits thing, it's not only Dr. Frame that knows about technology in the entire department rather. You can pick a topic that has to do with HSC with Dr. Kukoi, for example, and then get assigned to Dr. Kukoi. But then you got me to Dr. Kukoi. This is the scope I used to. I did not want to die. I did not want to die. Madam, please help me. It's not HSC I really want to do. It's not my passion. Let's just do something technology wise. But let's just, let's not allow it. So, let's change my topic. So you can have some people even had their topics changed in like second semester self. So having the topic and then not even finding enough journals on it, you can always go around that. For some that like one of my colleagues didn't have enough journals for our research, and basically chapter 2 was not so lengthy because there's not enough research work on that. She ended up having an A. You don't have to have like 100 pages, 200 pages. If you are saying solid, I mean, and you can, what really even matters, concept, is how you present your work in your defense, majorly. So, yeah, for first semester, you're meant to have chapter 1 to 3. Chapter 3, you can be done with it in 2 hours. So, chapter 3 is not even an issue. I think for me, I did qualitative analysis, qualitative research method rather. That is interviews. Quantitative is where you share questionnaires. So basically, when I was talking about my chapter 3, purposive, purposive sampling, this is what I'm doing, blah, blah, blah. In 2 hours, I was done. Even less than 2 hours because there are more than enough templates. I used some from Calista and Jago. Yes, it's always nice to, because we had this particular drive that had previous sets research. So basically, if you see someone who is veering towards your direction, you can just take a sneak peek. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? And you're good to go. Um, I think also Ashura, really, I feel like like I mentioned, avoid pits. Ibrahim, I feel like I and Ibrahim, we just want to have our A and go to our houses. We're not trying to be the smartest in the room. Yeah, so I think you asked another question concerning let me try to remember. Mendeley, yes, Mendeley. You went in now, but you wanted to talk about how they used to refine things, nice things in construction. Kiadura. Yeah, so about Mendeley. Mendeley is a reference manager. Mendeley, Mendeley. I hope I got that correctly. I'll go over it again. Mendeley. So Mendeley Reference Manager, and then there's also Mendeley Desktop. Basically, I would really advise, as much as it might be quite confusing right now, just gather as much, like from our past sets, read Adura's or read Ibrahim's or read Moshood's, or you notice some consistency. So that flow, use it to gather momentum. And in terms of building up your statement of the research, sorry, statement of the problem rather. Oh, it's a statement of the problem. God. Yeah, your research problem, what are you trying to solve? Your aims and all of that. It's really important that you are trying to say something solid. But don't worry, you guys will figure it out. Watch as many YouTube videos you can. Bite and drop. Watch 2 seconds here, 3 seconds here. Just watch. Because I don't want to. That's not the major crux of this. Will I say orientation? I think we have another orientation for it. That's why I'm trying not to, drop too many technical words. But yeah, it's not a business. Yeah, it's not something you should be scared about. It's something you can be done with. Like I mentioned, I was done with my work like 2 months before exams, and nobody knew. I just you and your supervisor just know just establish a very, very good relationship. Yeah, and don't go for some of you that want to go and buy hamper now. And have you heard of the word too busy? It's not even that you go and buy hamper, you're already giving them vibes that you want to be lazy from the start. No, that one. No. Establishing good relationship means, good morning, ma. How are you doing, ma? Ma, you're my supervisor. It's really, really nice to have you as my supervisor. I've been dreaming of it since. I've been praying to God self that I'll have someone like you. How's your day going? You see them by the hallway, you greet them. Ma, even if you don't have your chapter 1, ma, I'm coming to come and see you. How are you doing, ma? Just be gumming body. Is that gumming body that would help you? That kind of thing. Yeah, would I just try to be present, not someone who is far away. In fact, Christmas, send Merry Christmas, but not the one that you just them to they are busy. Don't try to give nepotism vibes. Yeah, even if you're not a good person, just try to comport yourself for the time being. Now for the boys, I know you like your swag, your drip and everything, but this school you want to come to and pass. Don't look for don't deep it. You don't let them mark your face. For those who love Dr. Farami as he is and want to die there, more grace, more strength, more peace. Mama buying I can't want to say, what did she get you want to see to probably sit proper right my ballet. So I'm sorry for all this jokes and all of that. Don't worry, you guys will be fine. I'm sorry. I don't want to take up all the time. So over to you, Tunde. I hope I've been able to answer your question, Ogoma.
Thank you so much, Poluku. Wow, that was a lot, but we give glory to God. Oh, Chin. Okay, so we'll be moving on to our next facilitators. I told you that this our executives, they just pack scholar on top of scholar on top of scholar. So our next facilitator goes by the name Ibrahim Ola Tega. I hope I pronounced it well, but our next facilitator is Scholar Ibrahim. There's no way you will not have heard, oh, Scholar, oh, go and meet Ibrahim, oh, go and meet. That's the person that is about to give us one or two. So, welcome, Scholar Ibrahim. So, Scholar Ibrahim is a recent graduate from the Department of Building. He has served as a member of the academic committee. Obviously, who once served before? So he has served as a member of the academic committee in the just concluded session. This our just concluded. This our just concluded session, they did really, really well. Everyone in that executive should give themselves a round of applause. So we now know one of the faces behind the academic committee. So Scholar Ibrahim, thank you for your working in the academic side. Yes. And Scholar Ibrahim was also a recipient of the PTDF scholarship. So, Scholar Ibrahim, welcome. We are awaiting your wise words and your, if it's fear you want to put inside, that one's self no bad. So,
Thank you.
welcome, Scholar Ibrahim.
Thank you, Tunde. Thank you for today. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope I'm audible enough. Can you hear me clearly? Good afternoon, everyone. Please, I want to confirm if you can hear me clearly.
Yes, we can. We can, my
Okay.
scholar. We will
Yes, we
hear
can
you. There's
hear
no
you.
how.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay. So, please, you guys should just ignore this Bulugu. Because Bulugu was just making me laugh since during our session, because I don't even know. But welcome back to Scotia. I'm happy to be among you guys, and I really hope everything I'll be saying will like imbibe or pass one or two things to um the semester you guys are going into now. So it was given to me. I'm to speak on three electives. One of them is specification writing, acoustic, and demolition and deconstruction of buildings. So not to waste too much time and too much time, Sha. So me for like for me personally, me, I just want to graduate and leave school, sha, to be honest, because I can't really say this is what me I like. That's my own problem. Moshood is away. Because picking electives, you have to like know maybe your own interest in, let's say, what you want to do or what you want to include in your transcripts for research purpose and all. So I don't know. So but I believe also that if you are like moving towards a parts that will require some of these electives, you should definitely include them in your in the courses you'll be taking when you resume school. So I'll be starting with specification writing. So for specification writing in particular, the course was taken by Dr. Archie. So I believe everyone knows Dr. Archie. And for the course, there are some things that you are like actually familiar with based on the specification you've done before in year year two, I think. I think we did specification writing in year two. But that was just a brief, like, or let's just say the basic part or the surface part where you'll be talking about different types of specification and definition of specification and all. But for this one in particular, you'll be taught to write specifications for different item of work, such as, let's say, block work, foundation, concrete, reinforcement, and so on and so forth. So the course is not hard, to be honest, but at the same time you have to read, because I would say, if you, how will I put it? Let me just say you have to cram, because I crammed some part very well, especially for specification for different item of work, because they are quite long. Some are kind of similar because they have the same materials, taking like concrete and block work, because for concrete is made up of, as we all know, cement, final grade, quartz grade, and water. Meanwhile, for block work, you are using cement and final grades. So, and water also. So some of them are a bit similar, just that there are some little different things in them. So I would say the beginning of the course, like the definitions, types of specification, and all, they are quite easy, is what you will know. But you see, when you now get into stuffs like specification for different item of work, that one I think you have to cram. So you can cram and pour, sha. I think that's just the best thing. Cram and pour it, because they are quite long. Um, some of your classmates already have all these what's it called? All these materials with them. So I believe you should have it also. So the best thing to do now is, if you want to like do that course, you can check specification for different items of work that are there and see how lengthy it is. So if you know your brain can handle it, so you can just go for it. And if you know your brain can handle it, so you can just leave it. I think that's my take on it. And you can study PQ. Dr. Archie usually repeat PQs. So once you study his PQ, I believe you'll be able to like get over it. Like, it's quite easy. As for me, so let me just talk about my experience for that course. You see that course in particular, I didn't learn some of the, what's it called, specification for some item of work. And the reason is because I think I was tired. I was even tired. It's not a lie. I was tired. It was the second exam. The first exam, let me just say, first and second exam. Okay, sorry. I think it was the second. I can't remember. I was tired from the beginning of that exam, Like, when we started the exam, I think the second day or third day I was very tired. So I couldn't cram the rest, because I left the rest for towards the exam. So I couldn't cram it. But you see those ones that I didn't cram, something like, I think, specification for workmanship under block work. It came out, it was 10 marks, and one other was 5 mark. I can't remember them clearly. I didn't answer it in the exam. Let me be honest. But you see the rest that I crammed very, very well. I just plastered. So I had 71. So that's like Oriyomi. So I had 71. So, but that was due to the fact that I didn't cram the other ones. So I would say, if you want to like do the course, just try and look at all those ones and see if you'll be able to cram those specification for different item of work. So that's just it. And the things you have to cram, they're like specification for different item of work. They are like, I think it's 6 or 7. I've forgotten. So when you check the drive that your classmates have created, you can just like go through it and see if it's what you can handle. Then you compare it with past questions. That's just it. Compare it with past questions. Look at the ones they repeat. That's just it. That's that about specification, to be honest. Then moving on to acoustics. So for acoustic, it was taken by Dr. Ola Onikpekun, that man that taught building services, building installation and services. You see, that particular semester, since it was online, although the man teaches online normally, but you see that particular semester, the man didn't take any classes at all. So he was only sending assignments to the, what's it called, to the group chat he created, and telling us to like answer questions, blah blah blah. And you guys already know that that man he usually sent what's it called, questions, or let's say area of concentration for his exams. But you see, that particular semester, that AOC, they were not similar. So the thing is, okay, let me explain it this way. You see, for acoustic, the thing is, some people really fumbled it, because, like my friend Rakib, that Rakib is a stupid boy. Anyway, the problem here is the man didn't set the exact same thing that is in the AOC. But there was one time, if I recall, he typed some questions in the group chat, on the group chat that we created. So he typed it. So when he typed it, those questions came out. Do you get? But not everything in the AOC was what came out. But everything that came out was from his slide. The man later sent 2 slides to us. I think he sent it very early, safe. It was not even close to exam. He sent it very early. So if you read the slide, you'll be able to answer the questions. And let me be very honest, it was very simple. Like the marks he awarded to the questions were quite cheap. Two marks for some calculations that were quite cheap, and 8 marks, 9 marks to some calculations that were just few steps, like very, very few steps. Like if you guys start studying the PQ, you realize what I'm saying. So it was very cheap for me personally. It was too cheap, safe, because how will you be awarding 8 marks to just something more, something of like, let's say 2 steps or 3 steps? So to be honest, it was cheap for me. And speaking personally, because I went through the slide one by one. So I don't know for others that didn't go through the slides. So and some things are quite similar also. Like when you're talking about what's it called? All these I've forgotten. Hey, my brain. I've forgotten I'm trying to remember all these under sounds, yeah, stuffs you've done before in year 3. All those what's it called? Reverberation and reverberation time, I think. Yeah, all those ones and propagation of sound. Some of all those things. So if you can recall them, they are they are something you've done before. So I believe you'll be able to like just look at the man's slide. If you send the slide, look at the slide in case what is in the AOC is not similar to what is going to bring after the exam. Some are similar, but not everything. So just go through it and you'll be fine, to be honest. That's for acoustic. And lastly, for demolition and deconstruction of buildings. So for this course in particular, oh sorry, lastly for acoustic, the man didn't take any classes with us, so that's another thing I want to. I remember Adira saying he doesn't like the man's pattern of teaching. Like, the man didn't take any class with us. He was just sending assignments to us to answer and all. So he didn't take any class with us at all. So I would advise maybe you guys should contact him and say, we want class. Like, we want to have a class with you. And with us. It was more like, I don't even, we just did it. So lastly, for demolition and the construction of buildings, you see that one. Dr. Akigome was the one who taught us demolition and the construction of buildings, and he has already retired now. I think that would be the first time he was even taking that course, because the person that usually take the course is Dr. Oladimer. I think Professor Oladimer now. So for that course, that one, I didn't find it hard at all, Sha. It was quite easy too, because it's just about demolition of buildings, like talking about demolition, talking about difference between demolition and deconstruction, why do buildings age, yada yada sha, and all. So it wasn't hard. And because it was Dr. Akikomi didn't really have time like that too, to be honest. So it took us, but I think we only had few classes, like 4 or 5 classes, if I can remember. I don't know. So but I don't think he will be the one to, sorry, not I don't think, since he's retired now, it will definitely be Dr. Oladivan, the person handling it before. Because from my own findings, before I decided to take the course, I was told that Dr. Oladivan is the one taking it back to back, and they usually do a case study on what's called demolition of buildings. So I would say you guys should prepare if you are going to be taking the course this semester, because we didn't do any assignment on case study on demolition of building. I think it goes like this: you pick a particular building. When you pick a particular building that is to be demolished or that has been demolished, you kind of, I think there's a format, a table that you'll be talking about materials that could be salvaged from the building and all. Yeah, I think that was how that one went for them then. And the notes. So for that one too, I think you should use the notes and the PQs from the set before us downward, since it is not Dr. Akikomi that is taking it. It is Dr. Ladiron, and he's the one that has been taking it before. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. So dump our own sets, like everything we did. Not like everything. You can still check the PQ, but because Dr. Oladiran will be the one taking it, he has always been the one taking it before. So go through the notes that I usually give. The notes, I've shared it with you guys also. I even used that notes to read for exam also, because some things were very similar. So you guys should take notes. I think I've mentioned about the case study here. They said they usually do a case study on demolition of building, which we didn't do because it wasn't the one who took it. So I think that's everything. And study PQs. If you look at the PQs too, you see something very similar. So I think that's that. And that's all I have to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Scholar Ibrahim. Thank you for that session. Yeah, it was a lot to take in, but I took some things like that specification. You said we should cram. I'll do that one, and other things like that. So thank you so much, and God bless you. So do we have any questions for Scholar Ibrahim concerning the courses he mentioned that he spoke on about? Do we have any questions? Questions, clarification, additions, even though you cannot add anything, even though like that. So, in the absence of questions, we'll be moving on to our final facilitator. Wow, our final, the last but not the least, as they say it. So, our final facilitator for this um, orientation is Princess Adura. Please, can we have our reactions? Adura is our next speaker on this orientation. Welcome, Scholar Adura, to our orientation. So, Princess Adura is also a recent graduate from the Department of Building with a keen interest in real estate development. So she's an active member of ISEC. Leadership things, lovely. And she's a product designer and a business manager for a telecommunication company. So she's a leader, a Texas with interest in real estate development. Wow, that is a lot. Please, can we give her a round of applause? Welcome, Adura, to our orientation. So, we are going to be handing over the mic to you now so that you can also give us your knowledge. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
All right. So, when Tunde sent me this brief, I was confused as to what this course focuses were. Like, why are you guys focusing on 553, 554, and 555? Until I realized, okay, that's where I'm supposed to talk about, which is fine. But before I go into these particular courses, I'll just give like a general overview from my own experience. Basically, for me, year five was probably the year that I read the least, like, and the year I was the most unserious when it came to academics. But it was also the year that I had the highest grades. So please, nobody should lie to you. Year five is chilling. You're going to be doing this first semester, you're going to be doing no less than 10 to 11 courses. Like, even if you're the kind of person that doesn't want to boost your CGPA, you just want to do your own and just pass, you will still do at least 10 courses. And I promise you, they are chilling. You'll be fine. The three courses that I think would give you issues are the three courses that Bolupe talked about. Construction tech, because of the plethora of drawings that you would have to cram. Research, because it's research and it's not just Dr. Farimi. Even Prof Odusami, he's another person that'll be taking the course. He has his own issues. It's not just Dr. Farimi. And also, I think Dr. Farimi is going on sabbatical this year, so you people might just escape him. Then research and projects. Yes. So projects, construction tech, and research. Yes, those are the three courses I think that can give you issues. The rest, they are an easy A, and if you're the kind of person that just wants to be on maintenance, they are an easy B. Those courses are chilling from thermal to, oh yes, certifications. You cram. You have to cram. There is no, like, you will cram if the specification says Ade is a boy, you cannot say Ade is the boy. You have to say Ade is a boy. Like, you have to craft specification. There's no two ways about it. Thermal, the calculation very chilling. Demolition very chilling as well. Acoustics. Acoustics was one course that I said, it was like I sat down and I said, Lord, if I get an A in this course, I promise I will never take another Olanipeku course. Because it was a mistake that I even took that elective. I don't know why I chose it. So yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen the prospectus, but you have a minimum amount of electives that you're supposed to take per semester. That's year four. Sorry, that's first semester and second semester, so that you can graduate. Do you get? I think in first semester it's 8 units of electives. That's at least four electives. Then in second semester it's 4 units of electives. That's at least two electives. But then if you're the kind of person that wants to boost your CGPA, please take more electives. Me, I just wanted to graduate. I just wanted to, you know. Oh yes, before year five, first semester, I wasn't on a first class. Yes, before year five, I wasn't on the first class. So year five was the semester that I wanted to push myself to as far into first class as possible. So it wouldn't be a kind of thing where I'd like be like about to drop. I didn't want to be on a 4.5 on the dot. I wanted to be like as far into first class as I can possibly be. So I know, yes, no matter what, I'm graduating with it. I wasn't on a first class as at the semester before. And actually, all of us here weren't on in first class until year five. So let them not scare you. Year five is easy. I promise you it's easy. The only three courses I'll give you issues are the three courses I already mentioned. So, okay, I've already spent so much time talking about the one we know concern me. Now, to these three courses that I was given to focus
Sorry
on.
to, sorry to interrupt, but you didn't
Mhm.
talk about the plot twist in concrete. Just so you know,
The what?
there was the plot twist in concrete tech.
Oh, yes. Wait, that's
Like,
one of the
what
courses I was given to talk about.
once you
So
I even really make
we get, I mean, even with that, didn't all of us here get A? Even with that. But I'll get to that. I'll get to that. So the three courses I was given to talk about are concrete tech, construction economics, and the management of building projects. Two of them, concrete tech and construction economics, both of them are core courses, while management of building projects is an elective. I'm going to say it again. Management of building projects is an elective. It's a Dr. Kukoi course and it's an elective. A lot of my classmates thought it was compulsory because literally everybody did it. But yeah, it's an elective. And I'm going to start with that elective because so, can
Adura,
everyone
I
hear me?
think your network is.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can now.
All right. Okay. Yeah, so management of building projects. What I would say about this course is don't read what she will give you as material. Dr. Kukoi is the kind of person that will set questions that will test your knowledge. She's not going to set questions that you'll be able to answer because you crammed. It's literally the opposite of specifications. Like, do not cram for this course or you will fail woefully. Because I can remember we were during for the test, a lot of us were reading the materials that she gave us. We were reading because it was an online course. So we did online schooling, yeah. So she gave us a lot of materials on like second semester where she hardly gave us any. But we were reading, preparing with the materials that she gave us only for tests to come. And it was nothing related to any of the materials that she gave us. Like she didn't set any question based on the material that she gave us. That came as a shock to me. Mind you, the questions were easy if you know what you're doing. I think those questions were easy. They were questions you can answer with common sense and just a little English. But it came as it came as a shock to me because I had been preparing with her materials. So during exam, I did not prepare with her materials. I just was just discussing with my reading partner. We're just discussing basic things that surround project management and all of that, and management of building projects. So that's how I was able to write her exam. I did not read her materials for exam, and I would not recommend that you do so. Just know and know how to write. Like I said, it's literally the opposite of specification. Specification, you have to cram. Management, you must not cram. Then construction economics. Two people are going to be taking this course, Professor Odusami and Mrs. Faith. Now, Mrs. Faith is the reason why a lot of you will be able to get an A in this course because she gives presentation and she gives tests or assignments depending on first semester she gave us assignments and presentation. Then second semester it was test and presentation. Without that, Professor Odusami, he wouldn't give any of that though. He will just give you an exam and he will mark based on that exam. And Professor Odusami is very picky with the information that he wants. Like, he's very picky with his, if you don't answer his questions the way he wants you to answer it, he'll fail you. And he would rather pay for your school fees to come and rewrite the exam than to add mark for you. Yes. So Mrs. Faith is literally a guardian angel because she would give you tests, continuous assessments, and that gives you a fighting chance, right? Like I said, her presentation, it's usually group work. So I mean, I don't know how you people fare with group works, but I had Scholar Moshood in my group twice. Okay, no, just the first time actually. And this first semester. And it's always a blessing having Moshood in my group chats. I say in my group chats, in my group, because he always, you know, pulls his weight. Whenever Moshood is there, I don't care who else is in that group. I shall know who will do well. But yeah, so construction economics, you'll be doing build up rates. That I remember. Then you'd be doing, okay, no, procurement method is in contracts. You should be doing economics related courses that, sorry, topics that are not difficult. It's not difficult, I promise you. Construction economics is not difficult. It's easy to get an A because of Mrs. Faith. Then concrete tech. Hmm. Concrete tech, the course itself is not difficult, but the lecturer is a difficult person. That is why I said you people will be running away from Dr. Farami only to enter bigger pits. There are worse lecturers than Dr. Farami. Dr. Shoimbe, if you are his project supervisor, you will do experiments. If you don't do experiments, you will do something that is close to that. And I promise you, you don't want to do experiments. If your topic is somehow tilting towards experimental, please write your problem statement in such a way that it will not be experimental so that they can change your topic. You will suffer. Ask Muiz, ask Nazia, ask people that were under him. Another lecturer that is very difficult like that is Dr. Shotumbo. Oh, well, I mean, for Dr. Shotumbo, he's literally under Dr. Farami, so you might as well be Dr. Farami's supervisor. Then there's one, oh, there's one other lecturer. Oh, Dr. Simeon, yes. Dr. Simeon would only stress you when it comes to your literature review. And Moshood will tell you as much. He just wants lots and lots of journals. I'm sorry, I'm already straying from the one we know concern me. I have a lot of experience with projects that are very, very bad. My project supervisor was Dr. Oladiro, and I wish it wasn't. Not because of the lecturer in himself, just because him and my topic, they were not supposed to be put in the same place. But anyways, for concrete tech, like I said, the course itself is easy, but the lecturer is difficult. So for concrete tech, we did a couple of tests, slump tests. I can remember I was watching a lot of YouTube videos for this particular course, right? Lots and lots of YouTube videos. Then there was one calculation. Yes, I'm trying to remember the plot twist. So there were two that took this course.
Dr. Shoimbe and one other man. I can't even remember his
Design
name.
notes for concrete.
What's his name? What's his name?
Build a summit. Build a
I've
summit.
forgotten, but that's for me. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, design notes
Vidaswamy.
for
Yes, yes,
concrete. Yeah.
yes. Yes, Vidaswamy and Dr. Shoimbe took this course. At the beginning, Vidaswamy did most of the lectures, Dr. Shoimbe was just on the side. So there was a particular assignment that Vidaswamy gave us, mixed design, right? Concrete mixed design. That assignment, it's like concrete, it's like the concrete that you did in year three. Similar to the concrete that you did in year three, that in CEG. It's more or less like a CG assignment. I remember that I enjoyed that assignment because it just reminded me of CG. But it was, like I said, it wasn't in our course outline. It wasn't in the curriculum for this course. So we just felt, okay, assignment, we just do it and that will be it. It wasn't in the past questions as well. And the only physical class that we had with Dr. Shindi not mention this mixed design at all. Like, I mean, see it now. It wasn't. It was just an assignment that was given to us. It wasn't in our curriculum. It wasn't in our course outline, and it wasn't mentioned in the only physical class that we had for this course. But Dr. Shoingwe decided to bring it in exam. So imagine now you're preparing for exam. You're using PQs. It wasn't in PQs either. You're using PQs. You're using, you're sure preparing for exam how any other normal student would be preparing for exam. Not doing too much, not learning one way no concern because the one way concern you already is already too much. So he now brought this question. I think someone came to the class to say that he was going to bring mixed design out. And a lot of us did not believe him because, like, why would he bring it out? It was just an assignment. It wasn't something that we were taught, even because the assignment, we don't even know whether what we did was correct or not. We did not get feedback on the assignment. He never took it. It was never mentioned. It was just an assignment that became compulsory question theory number one. Oh my goodness. This one gave us OBJ. It has never happened before. He gave us OBJ in the exam. That was even one of the biggest shocker because that one we had no preparation for it. At least the mixed design, someone came to class to say it may come out. OBJ, very unexpected, 50 questions. Then the mixed design was now compulsory question number one. It was crazy. It was crazy, honestly. It was very unexpected. Me personally, I really enjoyed concrete tech. And that mixed design, I enjoyed when I was doing it when I was doing the assignment. So it wasn't a difficult thing for me. The thing that really even threw me off was the OBG because I don't fare very well with OBG. So he sure said that all of us failed concrete section. And in order for us to pass, we have to do one experiment like this. One experiment that we never finished that you people may inherit though. Actually, I don't know if you would want to continue. We took the experiment into semester two. Like he said that he will give us the 25 marks each for the experiments, but we have to promise to do the experiment in semester two. We started it, we didn't finish, so you people may inherit it because I think it is his project's work that he wants to publish. So we already procured all the materials, we did all the molds, we finished everything. It's just for you people to do the casting and all of that. And I feel you people may do it because he may make it such that you do it this semester as part of continuous assessment for concrete tech. So keep that in mind. But in all of this plot twist, concrete tech was actually my favorite course this semester because of all the YouTube videos that I watched, and it was just very interesting to see how concrete is made and how it works in different circumstances and the defects that can happen. So no, it's not you don't have a choice. You actually don't have a choice. You will inherit it if he remembers it, Sha. You will most likely inherit it. It's not like we escaped because the semester was fast ending and we were dragging it, but you would most likely inherit it. as continuing assessment. That's just my prerogative. That's what I think. So yes, those are that's basically it on the three courses. Like I said again, year 5 is easy. Like, don't let us scare you. The only thing that should really scare you is your project and your supervisor. And one mistake that I made was I picked something that I was interested in. I swear, that's the mistake I made. I was interested in my topic and I picked it, and it affected me because my supervisor was not interested in my topic. He just wanted to do something and publish. So we had a clash, and I got a B in first semester for projects. Yep. Because we would have, like, my literature review, the direction I wanted to go was not the direction he wanted to go. Because like I said, he wasn't interested. So in the end of at the end of the day, it's Dr. Farami that saved me. Honestly, he's the one that saved me because he's the one that taught me everything that I needed to know. Yes, I get one man's food is another man's poison. And but I promise you, there was lecturers than Dr. Farami. The only problem with Dr. Farami is that you have, even if you're not his baby, you have to be serious and you have to want to do the work. If you don't want to do the work, then by all means, go to Dr. Kukoi. You'll still do work, sure, but she's more lenient, she's more chill. Go to Professor Dusami, go to Dr. Akikumi. Bolpe was the luckiest person ever, I promise you. Bolpe is the luckiest person ever. Like, if you see her projects, oh my god, she's just she was just lucky. She had the luckiest experience, followed by Ibrahim, and I'll stand on that hill. So yes, that's the only thing that will really stress you: projects, research, construction tech, and construction tech because it is 3 units and a lot of drawings. The other courses, I started reading for exam, two 2 weeks before exam, and I passed all of them. I passed all those courses. They were chilling. They're not hard. I promise you, they are not hard. So you'll be fine. If you want to boost your CGPA, if you are like on a very close, if you're on like a 4.46, 4.47, 4.48, 4.49, do at least 11, 12 courses. Pick any of the electives that have been mentioned here, and I promise you, you would jump up to it. You definitely get to a first class. Definitely. Like between 4.6, even 4.2 safe. Yes, you definitely get to a first class because year 5 is the semester where people that were not in the first class because of CGs can move to a first class. It's a very chilling semester. I'm not even gonna lie. It's a very chilling year. So yeah, that's all I have to say. That's all I have for you people.
Thank you so much, Adura. Thank you so much. We really appreciate this session. Not only did you talk about the ones that you were assigned, you even shed small light on the ones that we do not even know that there's probably a pit there too. So thank you very much for that. And thank you to our other facilitators. Sorry. So thank you so much, Moshu. Thank you so much, Bolupe. Thank you so much, Ibrahim. Thank you so much, Adura. We really appreciate you giving us time to um, understand what is still in front for us. So thank you so much. We really appreciate. And I hope everyone on this call we grabbed one or two things and we are ready to hit the ground running for 500 level. Whoa, Jim, I'm so happy, guys. So, yes, so now we are moving into the question and answer session. So don't log out yet. Please don't log out yet. There's still something in front. We have an unveiling and we have a giveaway. Don't worry, we'll shed more light on those very soon. but now we are in the question and answer session. So, general questions about the level, the 500 level, about project, about anything. We have the best people that can answer us. They scaled through and they came out, in fact, in flying colors. So we have the floor now to now ask for advice, things we should avoid, things we should. Me, I have questions. So please, we can raise up our hands. Maybe while people are still thinking about their questions, let me ask my own fast. This is, I'm throwing it to all the scholars on the call. That's our facilitators. So the first question I have is concerning advanced construction tech. So apart from knowing the drawings, I know that we did construction tech before. Oh, we don't really want to remember that one, but we've done construction tech before. So apart from the drawings, the course itself, the reading parts, are they like bulky? Are they something like that? Oh, can you focus on the drawings alone to just draw, and then the reading part will not really affect you? Or we are supposed to give equal focus to the two parts of the course? So, you would answer my question now. Okay, Adora, you can.
Okay, so everyone may have contradicting opinions as regard this. But me, personally, I didn't read. I didn't read for construction tech. Like I didn't read at all. I would be listening to. I would literally be watching a movie. That's one thing Bolipe said. That yes, that I completely agree with. I started the drawings like a month like or two. No, like a month before exams. And I'll literally just take 5 drawings and start drawing them. I can be watching a movie and just be drawing. I did not read. Like I was drawing for this course for more than a month because drawing is something that I enjoy. So I was just drawing, trying to cram the drawings, trying to learn the labelings. That was it. So what I used though to do the reading part, like those labelings, right? Because Dr. Archie would use Chodley and some other textbooks that have very, very lengthy and bulky labelings. So it was those labelings that I used to use to form my own notes. So if he says explain firefighting systems with the aid of annotated sketches, I'll do the drawing, I'll do the labeling. Then the labeling is what I'll use to explain. And it works for me. I did not read any of those texts. I did not read any of those parts for construction tech. I never did. I just learned the drawing, learned the labeling, and I used the labeling to form my notes. It may not work for everyone, but that's what worked for me.
Okay,
Um,
thank you so much.
Let me go. You see, as regards construction tech, I think yeah, it's actually different for different perspective for different people. Sure. What I would say is I don't know the way Dr. Archie would do the pattern of setting this question this time, because for first semester and second semester, the pattern was different. Like I would say, okay, an example is first semester, the way he structured the questions, each questions were from a particular topic. Like each questions were from a particular topic, if I remember very clearly. So for second semester, each questions were for different topics. Like I think that was what killed some people share the second semester. Like the topics were not from the same what's it called? And the questions were not from the same topic, just like the first semester. So as for first semester, for me personally, I like writing. I will use Ejo and Kiyu. So that first semester, I farabale and write. I only did one drawing, if I'm to be honest. I only did one drawing. I think that was for direct and indirect question, indirect supply. Just one drawing. The rest, I just use Ejo to kill him. So I think that was I don't know. So I feel it's different for different people. And this second semester also, I did the same thing. Me, I hate drawing. I cannot draw. Many people know. Some of them will be saying I'm lying. I know. I don't know how to draw. They think I'm lying. So this second semester, I drew, but I still use a draw to kill him. So I don't know, Sha. It's different for different people. If you know how to draw, just like I drew and Bulukwe, ha, they can draw. So I don't know, Sha. But me, I can write and kill you. So I think that's just a difference, yeah. So what works for you? Just do what works for you. And if you can study all through, keep drawing, just like Bulukwe said. Just work consistently. God help us.
Thank you so much. Moshood is raising up his hand, so you can go ahead.
Okay, for me, I'm not as gifted in drawing as Princess or talented in writing as Ibrahim. So mine was a mix of both. There are two particular courses that had a lot of notes. For instance, industrialized building systems, and the other one, I think, building envelope. And then the other ones have drawings there. So just I found like I was able to strike a balance between both. I cannot like write to super like Ibrahim. I cannot like draw beautiful things like Princess. I just did both, like a bit of this, a bit of that, and somehow I got a very good score. I hope that helps.
That is, in fact, I think I like it. Yeah, you're 50-50 the course. Draw, write, noted. Thank you so much, our scholars. Um, please, I'm not done with my own questions. So I have another question. Um, I don't remember. I don't know the name of the course. Yes, but it's the one that they were talking about Python and please, do you mean we are going to like code? Even us that we don't know anything about coding. You know, there are some of our classmates, they are putting reactions now, Labake, Goma, them they know it already, they know the fundamentals. Us that we don't have any fundamental on those things, are we going to learn how to code or I don't understand? Please, you can um okay, Moshood can go now.
Okay, for me, what really helped me was that I had a very good supervisor. I know it's being under him is like a double-edged sword. Mr. Simeon, he would work, but then you would also like learn a lot. Before we did before I began writing my project, he had like two very detailed classes with us where he taught us the essence of referencing different styles, how to come up with a problem statement. So I did not, although I read, I'll be honest with you, but I did not really read as much as I did in the other courses. So it really helped me in Professor Odusami's part, right? So in the exam, I did Professor Odusami's part very, very well. I got like a very, very high score. For Dr. Farami's part, I did just one question, and that one, the SPSS part, and I was about to do the coding part, and then my system crashed. I was like devastated in the exam hall because I couldn't really do anything. I was shaking, my hands were sweaty. Even Dr. Mr. Shotumbo that does not, I don't know, we don't really like row. He sort of pitied me, but I could not really do anything. And when the results came out, when Professor Osami's part was evidently higher than Dr. Farami's part. I initially got, I think, 64. Oh, sorry, 65. And then they added like 10 marks across the board because the overall performance was bad. So very luckily, I was able to get 70, 75 rather. So all I would say is this. I learned how to code. I did not understand the fundamentals like Bolupe did. I more or less crammed them. I crammed like the sequence, but I was able to tweak it to how I like wanted, right? So I learned the pattern of the code. I crammed the pattern. Bolupe learned how to code. I did not. I crammed the pattern. I just tweaked a few things here and there. So I had like a notepad on my PC where I just like wrote down all the codes, and then I was just like practicing it over and over and over prior to the exam. And when the exam came,
even though I was self-confident, still, I don't know, words fail me because I was not able to even do what I initially wanted. But thankfully, I still got A in it too. So you can too. It's not difficult. It's just stressful.
All right, thank you so much. So Adura, you can also, because you're already raising up your hand.
Okay. So, as regards this research course, I would just explain what it is about from the beginning because I don't think a lot of people, there will be a couple of people who have even published research here, or the likes of your president. But I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people that have absolutely no idea what research is about, like I did. So, this research course, it was born because people did not know, people go into projects and they are completely clueless, right? They have no idea what project entails. So they now decided to add this course to the curriculum so that people would have knowledge about research before they go into project proper. I feel like this course should have come in year 4 and not in year 5 because projects spans from the beginning of of first semester to the end of second semester. Oh yes, and the course is your final year project, Ugoma. That is your final year project. It carries mark. So research, yeah, for chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, the first 3 chapters where you'd be doing problem statements, you'll be writing literature reviews, you'd be coming up with your research method, all of this, right? Just it's not something that I can properly explain in this call, but if it's something that you want to learn, I mean, you can reach out to me and then we can make our time and then I'll explain what it's about, right? Oh, I'll also send a note that I wrote to help me. But yeah, so chapter 1, 2, 3 is taken by Professor Dusami. That is statement of the problem, significance of study, that's chapter 1. Literature reviews chapter 2. Then research method is chapter 3. All of these parts are taken by Professor Dusami in the research course. Now, data analysis and data presentation is taken by Dr. Farami in in the same course. So two lecturers are taking, this particular course. I don't think Dr. Farami will be taking it this year for you guys because he's going on sabbatical. I think he is. I don't know if it has changed. But if he is not, I don't know if that is better or if that is worse. Because what he said was that you people, so for data analysis, yeah, there are a couple of softwares that you use. For the chapter 1 to 3, you use Mendeley to, rearrange your journals and everything. Bolupe said that she got her journals before she started her own. But me, I was getting my journals as I was doing it. So if I see that I need to know what biogas is, I'll go and look for a journal. What is biogas? That's how I was getting my journals. It was at the go. It was as I was writing it that it's just like, okay, you learn a word, you learn the word um table, and you want to know the meaning of the word, so you can look at the dictionary. That is how journals were like for me. So if I want to know what a sentence means or where it has been said before, I'll go and look for a journal. So I was getting my journals as I was doing, the work, not before. And then where you would arrange your journals properly so that they can be properly referenced is a software called Mendeley, as Bolipe has mentioned before. That is the software that you would use for literature review mostly. Now, the software that you use for data analysis, there is Excel, there is SPSS, there is R. R is code. SPSS is not code, it's just a software. And of course, everyone knows Excel. You will most likely be using Excel, but not to do analysis, just to put what you have analyzed, right? So SPSS, if it is not Dr. Farim that is taking it, you probably use only SPSS. If it's Dr. Farim, you will not even learn SPSS like that. You will learn R and you will learn Python. These are coding programming languages that you use for analysis. Now, if you're not going to do any of that, then you don't even need to be bothered.
SPSS, they will teach you how to use it, or there will be YouTube. I can recommend YouTube channels where you can watch. Now, for R and for Python, the other two programming languages, it's just logic. It's really just logic, right? I don't think you need a background in programming to be able to learn the command, right? There are some specific commands that you would have to learn that okay, you always have to add this, but it is logic. It is really, really just logic, right? So, um, I can also recommend a YouTube channel that you guys can watch. But the point I'm trying to make is that to learn coding is not so difficult. It's really not so difficult, especially if it's just R, right? And Python is slightly more complex than R, but R is literally the basics. It's like what Excel is to SPSS. Excel, you can literally learn how to use it on your own. All the features are there. R is like a baby data analysis software. That's how I see it, Sha. And even with your lack of knowledge, if you watch the right YouTube videos, you would be able to pick it up. And that is one thing that I really appreciate Dr. Farami for. I am recommending YouTube videos now because I don't know any lecturer that would have explained R or Python to you guys as well as Dr. Farami would have explained it. He's the only lecturer that I feel in that department that actually teaches, not just lectures. So in his absence, you would have to rely on YouTube videos. I would also send his slides. Yes, yes, yes. He had a 120 something page slide, but you don't need the information of more than half of the pages. That slide, it is so self-explanatory that you would be fine, honestly. So yeah, that's basically it.
Thank you so much, Adura. Um, Scholar Ibrahim is raising up his hand. Do you?
Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to add something. Everything my colleagues have said, like, I just wanted to add that if you're, because one thing that affected me for this research also, like, not even Dr. Fahmi's part, because Dr. Fahmi's part, I think I learned everything that is, even up till the last thing that Adura, Dr. Fahmi was explaining to Adura in his office. I think there was one thing they added a few days to the exam. I think it was correlation and regression using her.
It was the
Because I
night before the exam. It was not a few
it
days.
was a
So
night, Abi. It was a night.
yes, the
I
night.
learned,
Dr.
I even
Fahmi
learned
did it.
I even learned that thing. But what affected me basically for this
But
research,
please now.
aside from one unfortunate incident that happened, it was Professor Dusami's part. I didn't start my own project very early. Like I started my chapter 1 very early, but chapter 2 and 3 I was very slow with it. So Professor Dusami's part I was affected because the score was quite low. Like I didn't start my projects. I would say I didn't start early, like Bullock, because if I had like started early, I would be able to write. Because the question was just mainly about like just pick a particular topic and discuss all those statement of research problem, blah blah blah. Those chapter everything that is meant to be included in your chapter 1, and a little bit of chapter 2, I guess. So try and start your project early, and what's it called, so as you can also like merge it together, like it goes hand in hand for me, the way I see it. And also, to be true to be told, Dr. Fahmi really helped also. Why? Because when I was doing my own analysis for this chapter 4 and 5, I did some parts with Moshood. We were working together in the studio. It was quite easy for me because I didn't need to pay anybody to do it. So we need to appreciate the man also, because the knowledge he imbibed in us was like the one that helped me to just do my stuff easy, like very easy. Like I don't need to like reach out to anybody and do any sort of thing. So his own part basically here is just time for me, I think, because I learned everything that was needed to be learned there. Because I didn't find it hard also, even though I'm not a tech guy. All those coding stuff, it was quite easy to use, but it was just timing, Sha. I could have finished his own part completely, but it was just time. I didn't know the
Sorry,
opportunities
and
that
that timing, it wasn't Dr. Farami's fault. It was Dr. Shotenbo. Because if Dr.
oh
Farami
yeah.
was in the hall that day, we would have
Oh,
had
Sha,
extra
because he
time.
left. Yeah, he left. He left, yes, because he left. But me too, I was slow to Sha, to be honest. But I could have finished. But just try and do everything hand in hand also. And please, if Dr. Fahmi is still actually there taking that research, all those analysis parts using XPSS, Excel, try and learn it. Be disciplined, learn it yourself. Like it will come in handy for you when you're doing your analysis. Like to be very honest, like it's quite easy. You don't need to even pay anybody to do your stuff for you. Like you will do it easily. You can ask Moshood also, because me and Moshood, there was something we did factor analysis in our chapter 4 that we didn't learn from Dr. Fahimi, but due to the knowledge we have, like we could like we were able to find a way around it. Like it was quite easy. And one more thing I want to add also, Professor Dusami. Now, please, some people don't really like the way Professor Dusami teaches. You see, Professor Dusami here is quite easy for me. Oh. I think it is for Moshood too, because 4 of us took his elective this second semester. The thing about Professor Dusami is me, I feel he lectures, not teaches like that. Do you know how Prof does? But Prof will still teach you, like Prof will still show you the reason behind something. Like let's say you are to like all these basic thing, how many blocks is in a square meter. Like Prof will actually tell you the reason behind it, like it will show you. But one thing you just need to know about him, just pay attention. Like if you pay attention, and you are disciplined, Sha, I feel you'll get it. Like prof is easy because even his course that we did, like it was quite easy. Although some people don't really like like the way he teaches, do you get? But just pay attention. Like prof life is very easy. Pay attention. I think you will get it. That's just what I want to add.
I'm sorry. I'd just like to add one thing to what Ibrahim has said. Please, when you want to do your research exam, you get a very good system. My system was okay. It wasn't good, but I really like. I just had faith because I mean, I used it for my Millennium Fellowship project. I used it for many research programs. I just thought it was okay. The system used to hang sometimes, but I thought I'll not have any problems with it. But unfortunately, it has never happened before. It's like they were after me. My PC literally crashed. I removed the battery. I put it back in. Nothing. I could not like do anything basically. I just stared at Dr. Shutenbo and he stared at me back. But I could see in his eyes that he was pitying me, even though what I was looking at was despair. But essentially, just get a good system, and hopefully you wouldn't experience what I did.
Please don't
Sorry
use a
to cut in.
MacBook.
Sorry
Sorry,
to
I'm so
cut in.
sorry.
Okay. Oh, sorry, Adura. Like, even though Moshe laptop got spoiled, like during the exam, like he still had A. Oh. But just be disciplined. He was still fast enough to do something. Like I was really proud of Moshe. Like, like you know, literally your laptop crashed, but you, even if it was me, like I think I'll just fail the exam because I'll just give up. But he still had an A. Like to be very honest, just be disciplined. Like, just be disciplined. Adura, you can go.
Yes, be disciplined. Moshood is the greatest scholar amongst us here. After Ibrahim Shah. I was going
That's
to
so
say don't
not wrong.
I was going to say don't use a MacBook. Do not use a MacBook. If it is a MacBook that you have, go and start looking for another friend's laptop that you would borrow just for this research course. If you use a MacBook, you will suffer. I promise you that. I use a MacBook, and after studio self, nothing told me to go and look for a HP laptop that I'll be borrowing. Do not use a MacBook. Oh, for research. You would just it would 100% crash. So that's my own take on that.
Thank you so much. What's our scholar said? Thank you so much. Don't worry, Adura. That MacBook one, you don't need to worry about that one. We don't have. So, yes. Any other question? Oh, there's no time again, but if you have question, please. Okay. 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 So, thank you so much to our facilitators for the knowledge that you've given to us. Thank you. And if we have other questions that we would want to ask, we'll be reaching out to you via DM, or maybe we'll come to your house or something like that. So just get ready to host us and accommodate us. Thank you. So, guys, we have finished with the orientation and we want to move to the unveiling. Yes, there is a very big news that we want to unveil and reveal. So the person that is going to be doing the unveiling, he's going to be sharing his screen soon, but I'll quickly give a brief introduction. So I'm introducing Oyewole Agbola. Iwale Agbola, he's a 300 level student from the Faculty of Environmental Sciences. He's a full stack and mobile app developer who enjoys building useful digital tools for students, and FES Connect is one of them. A round of applause. Wow. First students are making waves. So we are going to be moving on to the unveiling. So please sit back and enjoy. It's not going to take time. And immediately after the unveiling, there is a giveaway. So if you logged out, what's the law? There is a giveaway. So let's watch the unveiling now.
Okay, good day everyone. Thank you for the introduction. Yeah, so basically, as I have said earlier, my name is Oyewale Agbola, and I'm currently a current level student in the Faculty of Environmental Science. So prior to my recent years, I had an issue back in year one where I had there were a lot of files that were just all around on WhatsApp. They were just scattered. I couldn't access some files and everything
So
because
sorry, Mr. Bola. Your voice is a little bit like as if it's not clear enough. Please.
okay, can you hear me now? Can everyone hear me now?
Yes, it's a bit better.
Okay, so I'll just be brief. So basically, I had an issue in year one where most of our files were not sorted very well, and it caused a lot of issues, when we started to, reach for exam and all that. So I just came up with a solution where, a single platform where everyone can access their course materials and other academic tools easily in one platform. That will make it easier for students and the learning process. So that's where First Connect comes in. And I'll be doing a quick demo just to brief you on what to expect and the features of the app. So I'll be sharing my screen now. So this is the app. So on the home screen, we have the various features of the app where this, the first part is the current lecture timetable. So this is where when your lecture timetable has been uploaded, this is where you can access them to know what time you have lectures and the venues for it. That's where the current lecture timetable comes in. So when your timetable has been uploaded, this is where you view it. So the current academic calendar as well, you can view the current academic calendar here. It's already been uploaded, so you can access it straight away here. Your current exam timetable. So when it's time for exam, when we have all settled down, when the exam timetable is uploaded, this is where you'll be able to see it and access it. Then the lecture schedule, this is based on your timetable that has been uploaded. You can set notification alerts to receive notifications 5 minutes earlier so that 5 minutes earlier so that you can access and you can understand and also be able to receive notification basically. So moving on, the CGPA calculator, this is where you can calculate your CGPA and all the courses are listed there. You can be able to view all your courses and list them there. Then the campus navigation, this is a feature I don't think you guys will be able to use that much. It's basically for freshers who don't know their way around the school and all that. So moving on, we have the courses tab. This is where You'll be able to view all your relative courses, both the compulsory and the elective courses. All of them registered here. So when you go into them, you'll be able to see the various features of each course, which is the course materials, the assignments, quick notes, past questions, announcements, and course YouTubing. So I'll be going into each one by one. The course material basically, like I said, this is where you'll be able to access all your course materials when they are uploaded. So you'll be able to view everything here. There are some that have been uploaded already, so you can access them here. The assignments, so basically when you'll be given assignments and all that, the notification will be appearing here, and this is where you'll be able to access them. Then quick notes, should you have, summaries or um, formulas or anything, just summaries of basically projects or assignments or notes that you have, you can store them here to make them sorted, and that's where you can, that's, so moving on. The past question, basically, this is where all the past question will be uploaded. You'll be able to see everything here. Then announcements as well. Then the course YouTube link. Should the course that you are taking require you to use YouTube to watch videos to learn? You can also upload YouTube videos here, and you can watch them straight from the app to be sorted by the course code. So moving on, we have the announcement tab. Basically, as we said, the announcement is where you will receiving updates and from the app and from other uh, admins. So everything is verified on here because it's the admins that will be handling all the posting. So yeah. So the moving on, this is the profile tab. Basically, as it is, this is where you can access your profile, see your matric number, update your level, then this is the help and support center. So should you have any issues with the app or need any assistance, you can chat with an admin agent easily. Then the fact section, this is where most of the questions about the app have been answered. So should you need any info on that, you can come here to access it. So the community, if you have improvement or suggestions concerning the app, you can share them here. We always appreciate that. Then the privacy policy and logging out. So basically that's what's connecting the whole. I designed this app to just make the learning experience for every one of us simple, having one platform to come to and have everything sorted there. So that's why I developed this app, and I hope it to be of good use to everyone. So I'm moving on to the website. There are some issues I want to address concerning that. So this is the first connect website, the landing page, where you'll be able to access the app straight away. So for Android users, it's as easy as it is. You just tap on the download for Android button, then it will show you the version, and you can download the file straight away and install on your device. Then for iOS, since it isn't uploaded on the App Store yet, I just devised a way that iOS user can also access the app, and it will be as a website, but when you open the site on Safari, you need to do certain things. You need to tap on the share button and add it to home screen and let it act like a native app. So that's the way you can work for iOS users for you to also use an app on your device. So basically, that's First Connect in a whole. Thank you very much, and I appreciate the link will be shared in the chat box, and I hope you guys will tune into more features and design. Thank you very much, and I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Abuela. The app looks so beautiful, so user friendly, something that we can easily understand, and we are definitely going to enjoy using the app. So everyone, please, the link is in the chat box. When in your leisure, which is now, your leisure is now. Start clicking the link, start downloading, start bombing. Yeah. So thank you so much, Abuela. So now we are moving on to the giveaway. We are moving on to the giveaway session. So the giveaway session is going to be we are going to be handling the giveaway session. Is going to be on a link. So the link will be posted to the chat box. Please follow the instructions of our able Vice President Ogoma. Please take the floor.
Hi guys. Today I'm not taking the floor. You're taking the floor. I'm only presenting. But then I guess I can continue. I've pasted the link already. Can anybody hear me? Can you hear me? Just give like a reaction. Yes. So you can just like click on the link and add your name and let's start with the game. I'm yet to see any name. Let me share my screen. Um, okay, Moyo has joined. Hi, Moyo. So just Moyo. I'm waiting for the rest of you so you can start.
Why did you cast me like that now, Guma?
Please let us join the link. Let's participate in the giveaway session. So please click on the link that Oguma sent and put your name so that we can start.
So I think we should, once we are 10, I think we would start so that we don't waste too much time. So you just have to click on link and add your name. So that's it. So we are more than this on the call. I'm assuming, we don't want to play. Should we start? If we should wait for you, please give a thumbs up. Oh.
Please let's wait. Let's wait. These our
Okay.
classmates. They are very stubborn. Oh yeah, everybody join. Fast, 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 fast.
So we are waiting. How many are we? We have Jeho, we have Shion, we have Tunes, we have Dari, we have Bex, Edopa, LA. Who is LA? Hamdi, we have Moyo, we have Kenny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We are 10 already. Okay, you said we should wait. Are you here already? Are you early? Habizal Abake. So that we don't waste too much time. So I think we should go ahead because it's looking like the remaining people out of the 16 are my note taker, Tunde's note taker, and then our systems. So should I start, Tunde?
Yes, you can. You can.
All right. So it says which personal protective equipment PPE protect the head from injury, safety goggles, helmet, bucket. I cannot see the last one, Sha.
Bucket.
I mean, hey. Who is the Dean of Faculty of Environmental Sciences? Dr. Farani, Dr. Kukoyi, Professor Adenuga. I can't see the last person. Dr. Farani is the answer, guys. Next question. What is the purpose of scaffolding? To see the sky, to provide a working platform for workers, to support farm work. Again, I can't see the last one.
I mean, why not if not to see the sky?
Of course. Oh my goodness. Next question. The National Building Code NBC of Nigeria was first introduced in what year? 1995, 2000, 2006.
Anybody that feels this,
Me, I can't remember.
Like, do you get?
Oh my goodness. Which body is primarily responsible for overseeing the implementation of the National Building Code in Nigeria? Federal Ministry of Works and Housing, Nigerian Institute of Architects, Nigerian Society of Engineers, and the rest, the last thing. Okay. Which professional is primarily responsible for designing a building? Civil engineer, architect, quantity surveyor.
Builder is not there.
Which profession? Okay, architect, of course. What documents records daily site activities? Project charter, site diary, bill of quantity.
Oh my God, guys! I didn't know you had to press send.
Hey, wait. What are you doing?
I was just speaking it.
Hey, wait, I'm so sorry.
Nothing for you.
Please let's do it again.
Eh? Well, we've seen the answers already. I'm so sorry. Failure.
Please use.
This is serious. What is the main cause of sorry, guys.
I picked something. Hey, child. This Slido does not like me.
Full meaning of naobs. You must know this, of course.
I don't know it too.
Wait. Choose the first one.
First one.
I'm whining you. I'm whining you.
Wow.
And like the
women.
The spelling matters too.
I know it's National Association. Guys, I didn't know Adenuga was our dean. I thought it was Faremi. Who was Faremi?
I mean, I am making noise.
Who is that rat?
Which of the following must be done before starting construction work? Praying on the site, painting, site clearance, and setting out.
Actually, praying. You have to do like proper, cast all the demons in the soil so that your pile will settle.
Okay, so the part of it. I'm so sorry, guys. Let me go back.
Wow, thank you. Uge.
I've gone back. The part of the building that separates one story from another is the what?
Okay, can you add like 4 more questions for the ones I didn't lock in?
I mean, they are stressing me. I can't. They were pre-uploaded. I can't do that in real time. The part of the building that separates one story. I think I've chosen already. Okay, so the last one. Who is the vice? Wow. Who is the vice president of NAOBS?
Who is the vice president
of NAOBS? This is a tricky one.
Who is it?
If anybody doesn't get this one,
I don't know it. I swear to God, guys, I don't know it.
We'll see the answer now. Oh, you guys are blushing. Let's see our
Oh my God, you're the vice president.
Coming up, please. Who is LA? Who is LA? Is it Labake?
Oh, guys, I would have passed.
Please, who is LA? Cannot give you a giveaway. I mean, giveaway. Giveaway if you don't know who that is. Labake,
If you people should stop. This is a time now. This is a time.
Calm down.
Why is he only showing? Why is he only showing top 5?
Who is LA first? Lavake
Ugoma.
baby. Oh my baby
Ugoma.
girl.
How is it a
You people,
builder
why?
that defines a
Okay, there's
building?
time there. Sorry.
Guys, if not because of the guys, I was sixth. If not because of the questions I missed, I would have won.
No, I mean, I have such an olodo. Don't worry.
Who said that?
Ugoma.
Who is talking to this rat? Please get
Diary,
out.
please
Ugo,
now.
Ugo,
Diary.
can you see? I was six. Stop, stop.
Ugoma.
I was six. But I missed those questions. That's why I can show you that I picked
Ugo.
something, but I didn't know I was supposed to look in. VP, look
Ugo.
into
How
my
is it a
eyes. This
builder?
is not who you are. Shut
The
up,
fact that
Muyo.
you,
Who is
the
talking
fact
to
that you
you?
even did not
It's
know
a
that
builder
she
that is
was a
defining
VP.
how is a
I
builder that is
know
That's
now. I
defining
picked
designing
it.
a
You can
building?
check.
Please answer that question.
Please, who is playing Rema? Is it my phone? Wait, who
it's a
is it?
queen. It's a queen that is playing
Don't
Rema.
give anything. Is it my phone? It's my phone.
All right,
Say what?
congratulations to Labake on winning the giveaway.
Efutunde, these people are such
Congratulations.
an
Guys,
olodo.
this is rigging of election,
Answer
eh?
my question.
Eh?
How is a
Labake,
Guys,
you'll
let's
builder?
go
be
again.
heavily
Do you know what?
rewarded.
Do you know what?
So, Ugoma, you know go like stop sharing.
Do you know what, guys? Let's do this thing. Let's do it like this. If you know you're bad, just if you know you're bad, though. I'm not saying you're bad. If you are sure you're bad, let's do it again. And let's see who's going
We're
to
not
win.
bad, don't worry. We're not
I
bad.
mean, I don't worry, I'm olodo. You can't win it. Let it go.
So, oh my God. Moyo, I don't talk to people
All
under
right,
five
everyone.
foot 6 inches. I'm so sorry. I'm not
All
talking to
right,
you.
everyone. In this segment,
Ugo.
normally in party, we used to call it dance, dance, dance. But since there's no music to dance, 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 we'll be ending the orientation. But I hope we all had a
No, I
very
didn't have any
Please
fun.
go
You
and talk
guys,
to your daddy for us.
I
calm
didn't have
down.
any
I hope
fun.
Efutunde.
everybody learned one or two, or three or four, or perhaps five and six. So, and I
Wait,
hope
first
it
of
was
all, why am
helpful
I
to some
six?
of
I
us,
got the
if
same
not
thing
all.
as Khalid. Why am I six? This is sexism. This is misogyny. Ah, I just realized.
Amina,
Yes.
don't worry. Next
Wait, it
orientation,
is
say
Dari.
we
It's
are.
not Amina, it's Dari.
I beg you. So,
You guys, I'm done
um,
with you. I'm moving to
Efutunde,
literature.
please just end the call or go map so that
I
this girl
can't
will
do
stop
it
talking.
again.
no, no,
Who
no.
is
I
this
have to
one?
give vote
Thank you
of
so much
thanks.
for
That's what
joining,
it's supposed to be.
guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah,
I'm
mwah,
coming.
mwah.
I'm
Love you and
almost done.
appreciate
So,
you.
everyone, thank you so much for
Wait,
joining,
that
and I
app
hope it
that
was
you guys
instructive
shared,
to
is it
you.
you people's app?
Shut up. Thank you so much for
Oh,
joining, and I hope it was a very informative call for everyone. And I can't wait to see you guys on Saturday, because there's another session for us on Saturday concerning our COS. You know, this one was concerning 500 level. We're going to be doing another one concerning our COS that will be telling us how to do COS presentation, our report, our logbook, everything we need to know and more. So please find time to join. We are going to have an amazing moderator too. I will not reveal her name. I hope she's on this call. So, so let's all get ready for Saturday too. And then let's also get ready to see each other again. I've missed you guys so much, and I can't
guys,
wait to
let's
see
do Skido
everyone.
again on Saturday.
We can.
It's
We will.
fun.
Hopefully. All right, guys. So good night. Have a
I
lovely
mean, now
day,
you are my up.
and
Let's
see
do
you on
again. It's actually
Saturday.
really fun. Thank you guys so much. This was really fun, actually.